Grand Rising, everyone, and welcome to our meditation. Get yourself comfortable in your space, in your body. Sit nice and tall. Notice your shoulders, notice your neck, notice your spine. Let's just move a little bit, especially if you just woke up. But take a breath in, sweep your arms up overhead, and ground down through your sit bones and stretch your arms up, sit nice and tall. And exhale, right hand by your side and left arm up and over your head towards your right. Stretch your left side body. And relax your neck here. Allow your right ear to move close to your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale, spine upright, reach your arms up. And exhale, left hand by your side, ground down through your right seat, sweep your right arm up and over. And draw your shoulder back, relax your neck. And take an inhale, arms up, spine upright. Lift your chest, join your palms, exhale, palms together to your heart center. And lift your chest up towards your thumbs and draw your shoulders back and down. And lift your chest up. As you lift your chest, draw your chin towards your chest. Relax back of your neck. And move your chin towards your right shoulder, then to your left shoulder. A couple of times each side. And keep breathing. Just allow your neck to relax here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Then lift your chest. Lean back slightly. Lift your chin. Draw your chin towards the ceiling. Lift your chest and roll your shoulders back. Imagine you want to back bend and maintain as much space as you can in your chest and bring your neck to a neutral position. And with your neck long, move your chin towards your right shoulder as if you want to look to your right and back slightly. And chin towards your left. And as if you want to look back towards your left side. Just go slowly, 2 more times each side. And as you move your neck gently, keep your chest nice and tall and proud. Nice, it helps the mind to be more alert. All right, take a breath in, lift your shoulders to your ears. Part your lips, exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. One more time, big breath in, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Nice. Now keep your chest open, wide space across your collarbones. Place one hand over your belly, one hand over your heart. Begin to notice your breath rising and falling. Follow pathway of your breath into your nostrils. Observe which nostril feels more open. Observe sensation in your throat, soothing sound. Observe what area expands first. And just allow. Observe and allow. Observe and allow. Observe lungs contracting. Warm air flowing out through your nostrils. And observe your natural breath for 2 more cycles with curiosity about how your body is breathing. If it's short, if it's more in the chest, if it's deep, long, it feels easy, or it takes a little effort. Let's notice what your breath has to tell you this morning. Every day, it's a little bit different. Just notice. Then begin to deepen your breath. Once you reach top of breath in, take another sip in. Then notice body emptying out. And empty out completely. Release through your mouth until you're completely empty. Continue on your own, breathing in through your nose. Another sip in when you reach top. Breathing out through your mouth. Empty out completely. An intention to create a wave from your belly up to your chest. If it doesn't feel strenuous, otherwise just breathe as deep and full as it feels comfortable for you. Now place both hands over your heart center. Continue expanding your belly first. And empty out. Now begin to notice your heart beating. Notice sensation of heart beating. And connect with that space in your heart center. Shifting all your attention, all your energy to that space in your heart center. Notice space of heart. Notice space of breath. And begin to notice how you feel this morning, right here, right now. But as if you are observing from your heart center, not from your mind, not from up there in the head, but from the body, from the heart. Imagine your mind, your intellect is taking a break, is taking a rest. Not necessary at the moment. Nothing you need to know, only something you need to feel. And moving from your heart, imagine a point of light in the center of your chest. A point of light from which you feel, from which you sense, from which you perceive this moment in yourself. Your body breathing, your heart beating, and yourself feeling a certain state, a certain experience, certain emotional experience, a certain energetic experience. Notice how you feel. And go ahead, relax your palms facing down on your legs, but maintain your attention on your chest, on your heart center, center of chest, from that light, bright, shining, from which you're perceiving your body. That's the space that feels, senses, loves, without judgment, without expectations, without an analysis or evaluation. It just senses. If it feels cold, it feels a certain sensation. If it feels warm, there's a certain sensation. It doesn't say, I like cold, I prefer hot. It simply feels. It is a certain temperature. It doesn't say the body feels good or feels bad. It just feels a sensation. It doesn't say, I feel good, I feel bad. It just observes a certain experience. It doesn't need words. It doesn't need the past as a reference. It doesn't worry about the future. It's always in the present moment, noticing, experience, moment by moment, breath by breath. So observe from that space, breath flowing in, expanding, breath flowing out. Then imagine every time you breathe in, this light from the center of your chest expands and floods your whole body with that loving energy that embraces, acknowledges, welcomes, and accepts. And then notice as every time you breathe out, imagine the light returns to that center point, the center of your heart. And begin to notice sensations in your toes, feet, soles of feet, ankles, calves, knees, legs, glutes, back muscles, arms. Notice belly, chest. Notice hands, fingers. Notice facial expression. And as you rest your awareness on a certain body part, a certain sensation, notice how it feels. And notice that awareness, a loving awareness, observing, embracing, without evaluating. And then intention is to remember the way, the path towards that space, or to remember to return to that familiar space that perceives, loves, without judging, without evaluating. And then notice the habitual tendency of the mind to judge, to criticize, to create ideas, to create beliefs that forget and move away from this loving awareness from the heart center. It might judge the body as a body that is not good enough. It might judge surroundings as not good enough. It might judge others as less than perfect? Am I criticizes based on the past, based on some knowledge or some information or some choices? And we invite a gentle smile, because that's an innocent process of learning and memorizing that we learned from somebody else, that learned from somebody else, that learned from somebody else. And then there's nobody to blame. There's only a choice to sit, to remember, to connect with the heart, to return to that space in you and in everyone from which love is the only thing that actually exists. Everything else is happening on the surface, but that surface is just a layer of delusion that passes by just like screens on the TV. Notice that everything that happens on the surface has been happening for millennia with so much change. So much has happened. We have evolved so much on the surface. We've become more conscious. We've become more conscious of our choices. And we've come a long way. And the intention today is to remember more and more how it feels to return to that place in the heart that beats in inner peace and joy and unconditional love and forgiveness that doesn't judge. The thing is, it doesn't work to use the intellect, to use the thoughts, to say to the thoughts that you should not judge, you should not criticize, you should be more loving, you should be more compassionate. Notice this is the same intellect, the same process trying to solve this, what is created. It's like the problem trying to solve the problem. And it becomes a vicious cycle that judges judgment. Intention is to actually experience how it feels to let go of the intellect for some time, to let go of the thoughts that say, I know what is right, I know what is wrong, this is not ideal about myself, this is not perfect about myself, and that's not perfect about others, and that's wrong, and that shouldn't be happening, and I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be this way. Intention is to just notice very clearly how it feels when we entertain judgmental thoughts and when we let them go and open our heart and shift to the heart and perceive through, open up to perceive through the surface, through the noise, and not judge the noise, but smile at it, observe it going by, become aware of it, become aware that it is there. Yes, judgment is there. Yes, fear is there. Yes, anger is there. Yes, I've noticed thoughts attacking myself. attacking others. Not about fighting with them, about becoming aware of them. And by becoming aware of them, not giving them reality, not entertaining, just observing. And as if you have a staircase from the head to the heart, you pause, move down to the heart, take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and remember how it feels to love, to be in love. It is the most magnificent feeling, most magnificent experience. Is an inner peace that is really what we long for. It's really a state of being we yearn to be in more and more. When we notice, when we learn to let go of the story or to ignore it and to remember what we really want, what we really want to feel, then we can look at our enemies and look through the surface and look through the eyes and remember there is a human being that is innocently misusing thought to create more suffering, just like most humans are innocently misusing thought to self-harm. And we do the same thing with our own thoughts. We criticize ourselves, we judge ourselves, and perpetuate self-harm. And that consciously or unconsciously harm others. So how to change that? To move down to the heart, to remember the truth of who you are. That is a loving, perfect being that forgot the way home, that moved away from home, and now can choose to return to the heart and choose to spend this day in peace, to spend this day without judging, to spend this day forgiving our innocence, forgiving our innocent misuse of the gift of thought to create harm. So take a moment to connect with your heart center and ask yourself, what would my day look like? What would my day feel like if my only goal today was to be in peace? What would my day look like? What would my day feel like if my only goal, the most important thing on my list today, is to be in peace with myself, in peace with others, in peace with reality, in peace with things the way they are, knowing that the only way to change them is to be in the heart center. Because war creates more war. Resistance creates more of that which we resist. Judgment perpetuates a problem. But what is the solution? Intention is to notice what is actually the solution. As we tend to create stress, hoping that that stress will eventually give us peace, which is innocently counterproductive. So take a moment. What would my day look like if the only thing I wanted today is peace? I'll be quiet for a couple of minutes so you can inquire Focus on the question and the silence after the question. I'll be right back. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep inhale. Deep exhale. And once again, place both hands over your heart center. And intention is to notice that when we cultivate or remember peace, state of peace, it's very easy to laugh. It's very easy to have fun. It's easy to find joy in little things. So we're laughing to celebrate inner peace. Take a big breath in, big smile, and in gratitude, we laugh out loud. Letting go of everything that prevents that state. Allowing to fall away. Say, yes, I want to laugh. Yes, I want to feel good. Yes, I want to let go of that story. Yes, I want to be in peace today. So good. Take an inhale, sweep arms up overhead, join your palms. Exhale, palms together to heart center. Closing with gratitude for this time we spent together daily for almost a year, and closing one chapter, evolving into our next, just like always happens in life. And thank you for being here so far, and we'll just keep evolving. But think of something else you are grateful for. When you're ready, open your palms, cover your eyes. Give your eyes a little massage, and receiving your unconditional love from your own hands. And slowly spread your fingers, blink your eyes open, and blink awareness back out. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful